Open the Landslides KMZ, and then from the Earth Gallery, choose Crisis and Humanitarian. Go to the third page of options to select Landslide Overview Map. This map displays the incidence and susceptibility of the continental United States for landslides. As you can see from the map, there is a complex pattern of landslide occurrences and hazards across the country. The locations with the highest occurrences have relatively high slopes. There is both a topographic and climatic control on landslides. Notice that there are major regions of landslide occurrences all across the Pacific coast, in the Rocky Mountains, and throughout the Appalachians in the east. Other parts of the country typically lack the necessary criteria to generate large numbers of landslides. For example, while the Basin and Range in Nevada has steep slopes, the climate is dry enough that landslides are not a significant hazard. Conversely, much of the Great Plains and Midwest don't have widespread landslides because the topography is relatively flat. However, in the limited regions where there is significant topography, landslides can occur. From the Landslides folder in the Places window, click on Majerto, Italy. This was the site of a massive earth flow that occurred in 2010. If you turn on the View Historic Imagery tool, you can use the time slider and click backward in time to see what the town looked like before the event. Click on the link to view footage of the landslide in action. The next bookmark is Mount St. Helens in Washington State. During the 1980 eruption, a massive debris flow was triggered by a volcanic earthquake, and evidence of that flow is still observable north of the crater and down the river valleys. Click on the video link to watch the reconstruction of the events.
A magnitude 5.1 earthquake causes the north face of the mountain to collapse, triggering the largest landslide in recorded history. Pressure rising from deep within the volcano rips open the mountainside.
Not all landslides are fast and dynamic, as can be seen in the third place mark. A slow-moving landslide is occurring just north of the town of Black Canyon City in Arizona. Known as creep, the best evidence for movement is the ever-widening headscarp high on the slope. Finally, there are many landslides that are no longer active, such as the next place mark, the Black Hawk landslide in the Mojave Desert. The features of this debris avalanche are easily identifiable in the morphology, including hummocky terrain, steep flow front, and linear signs of downhill movement. But this landslide occurred long in the past when the region was experiencing a wetter climate.